Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Daryl Perez and this is my beautiful wife,
Melissa Perez.
and we are the owners of Mary Lou's Coffee and Sandwich Shop in downtown Mansfield. And so we're honored to be here baking something for you guys, and I have no clue what we're doing. Melissa's the baker in the family, and she's preparing a dish that I think everybody will enjoy. So Melissa makes most of the desserts and the pastries here from scratch, and so this is a recipe. She has scones throughout the year, and they're seasonal scones, and she has different flavors, which are amazing because I get to be the one who samples everything before it goes out. So this is strawberry lemon poppy seed scone, and when these things are being prepared for the shop, then they'll be noticed for everybody to come out and try them. So kind of explain what we have here.
One of the main ingredients is butter. Butter and flour are your two main ingredients. And the thing about butter is that it has to stay cold. So what I like to do is to freeze the stick of butter. It's a half a cup, which is a stick of butter. I like to freeze it in the freezer overnight or at least an hour. And then I use a box cutter to grate.
A box cutter?
I like to use a cheese grater to grate up the butter and then place it back into the freezer so it stays really, really cold. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the butter to the 2 cups of flour.
Yeah, I thought that was cheese.
Yeah, that looks like cheese. You can use your hands. I don't like to use my hands because again, you want your butter to stay extremely cold. And of course, we all know our hands are warm and it will start to melt the butter. I'm going to kind of show you with my hands how it looks. Do you see how it's kind of crumbly a little bit? That's what you're looking for. Okay, so now that we've incorporated the butter with the flour, we are going to add all of the dry ingredients. Now, we're going to add the zest. I'm going to let you finish zesting that a little bit. So screw it over.
I can see now.
Okay.
It's like a mini cheese grater.
It's about a tablespoon of lemon zest. It's approximately one lemon. The zest of 1 lemon. We're going to take a half a cup of heavy cream, and you're going to use 1 large egg. Put that in there. Add the egg to the whipping cream. I kind of just whip it up a little bit with the fork that I used a while ago. And then we're going to pour that into your dry ingredients. So then we're going to mix that until it forms a dough. So now we're going to add the strawberries. So Daryl, if you will add the strawberries.
And how much?
That is a heaping cup of chopped strawberries, fresh strawberries. So now that we have mixed the stone dough together and placed it in this bowl, I'm going to flour the surface so that we can roll the scone out. So you want to make sure you flour your surface really, really good. And also your rolling pin. So we're just going to dump this out onto here. And this is your brownie. So, and it's sticky, so you just want to kind of keep your hands floured. So you can roll it out. I like to keep it about 1 inch thick. You can make it even thicker than that. So then we're going to cut it. So if you see, it's an 8 pizza shape, triangular shapes. And that's perfect. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to slip these into the refrigerator or into the freezer. We want to get them really, really cold before we stick them in the oven. So for about 30 minutes, place them in your refrigerator or in your freezer.
Great, and we'll see you at baking time.
Now that 30 minutes have passed and we've taken them out of the fridge, we are going to brush the top of the scone with heavy cream. And then we are going to dust the top with sprinkling sugar. I have a convection oven here at the shop. So it's programmed for scones at 375 degrees. But at home on your conventional oven, you're going to want to cook it at 400 degrees for 22 to 25 minutes.
I'm still here, waiting for them to come out of the oven.
So now that we've got the scones out of the oven, I'm gonna have my handy dandy helper here. Place them on the cooling rack to cool.
How long does it take to cool? Like 5 minutes, 15 minutes, or an hour?
10 to 15 minutes.
And then how long to put icing on it?
About 2 to 3 minutes.
So in 17 minutes, we'll be eating a scone, or I will be eating a
In
scone.
17 minutes, my helper gets to eat a scone.
Right. See, in 17 minutes.
So closer to your favorite part, now we get to make the icing for the scones.
All right. So what do?
What do you do?
Yes.
Okay. We are going to use 1 cup of confectioner's sugar. And what he's doing is he's fluffing the confectioner's sugar. You don't want to pack in.
How do you know it's
Yeah,
right?
you're doing, no. Okay, so no. No, he can't help with this. 1 cup of confectioner's sugar.
Almost flushed out. Do we replace that?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
All right, so what's this stuff?
So we're gonna use a cup of confectioner's sugar. We're gonna use a tablespoon of heavy whipping cream.
Okay. So why is it brown?
Because I put a little vanilla in there. He's making me tell y'all all my secrets.
How much vanilla?
I actually put a teaspoon of vanilla paste. That's what I use.
Just making sure.
It's a vanilla bean paste. The reason I use it is it's got little specks of the vanilla bean in there. I just think it looks pretty on the top of the scone. You're going to use 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And of course I used the lemon that we zest earlier. Why don't you do something?
I'm trying, but you just tell me no.
Why don't you clean it up? Clean it up so it's presentable for our TV audience. So this is the perfect consistency. Now we're gonna get the scones and we're gonna ice in the scones, and then Cookie, our scone monster, gets to have one. So what I like to do is just drizzle the icing. So I put it in a spoon.
4 minutes
4 minutes?
before we eat one.
Oh wow. Okay. So I like to just do this. You remember getting those toaster strudels as a kid?
Nope, we have Pop-Tarts.
Don't they look pretty? Thank you for giving me the opportunity to showcase one of my recipes with you today. And I just wanted to remind you that it's always a great time to give back to those within our community, but especially right now with so many of our family and friends that are at home right now.
And Melissa and I asked that during this time, during North Texas Giving Days, that you consider making a donation to the Mansfield Mission Center. The Mansfield Mission Center takes care of all of our neighbors and our friends that are in need. And during this time right now, there's a lot of people who have never sought assistance who are now seeking assistance. And so the need is growing. So we ask that you consider making a donation to the Mansfield Mission Center so that they can continue to help our neighbors and friends. Thank you all for having us in your home, and you all have a blessed week.
And we really hope that you enjoy the scone recipe.
I'm going to enjoy it. Thank you.